Hello, everybody. Happy new week. I'm curious to know how you guys are feeling this week. If you could just pause for a moment and maybe close your eyes and just connect with yourself. Notice what your energy level feels like. Do you feel energized? Do you feel sluggish? Do you feel scattered? Like what exactly is going on? I A lot of big things have happened. Last time I did one of these. Venus had moved into Sagittarius, and it opens up avenues for like universal love instead of a really focused love. Like you love everybody, you love everything. There's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of like buoyancy. Everything is kind of bubbly and light and happy. So just kind of check in. You can open up your eyes if you haven't done that already. And yeah, it's a good time to meet new people and try new things. And just from like personal experience, over the weekend, I told you guys to get together with friends and like just have a party, do something really fun. And that's what we did. I had some of my work friends over on Sunday evening for dinner, and Charlie was really nervous. Charlie hasn't had to shift groups for a while. Obviously, he made some new friends when he moved to Fort Wayne with me. But that was my family. That was people that I've known for a long time and friends that I'd had for a long time. And both of us now living down here, it's just different. Like we didn't have any, I don't know, it's all new. There's like nothing familiar. And he was having a hard time just feeling comfortable getting, I don't think he really wanted to make friends. Like he has his friends, and he was holding on to that. So to have all these new people, there were probably like 10 people that came over. To have all these new people in our house, not even just like meeting up with them, but in our space. He was electrified. He was so happy. He was like, oh my gosh, everyone left a little bit later than what we would have liked, but it was just too much fun to say goodbye. After we left, he was so charged up, and he was like, oh my gosh, like I've never met people quite like this before. Everyone was so open and so friendly. And he's like, I can really see myself like feeling a sense of belonging here. And that was the first time that he's experienced that since we really got serious about moving. So that was really exciting and just so fitting for what's going on in the sky. Now we have a really lovely week this week. All of like most of the aspects that are in the sky, most of the transits that are going on in the planets are very friendly. They're very positive. They're really easy. There's a lot of harmony in the sky this week. And I'm just so excited to share with you about it. So we'll just get started today. I did take a lot of notes this time because the moon's in Capricorn, and I just wanted to be organized and to not go into this willy-nilly. The sun is in Libra, the moon is in Capricorn today and into tomorrow afternoon. This is air and earth. Libra is air, Capricorn is earth. Lots of thinking, lots of up here, lots of headiness. Our minds are really engaged. Our minds are really active. And they kind of coincide really nicely with the practicality of Capricorn. So this is all about getting things done. We have incredible capacity to get things done. We have lovely taste. We have this lovely aesthetic, and this drive to like not stop until the job gets done. So it's very Capricorn. It's very Libra. Can be a little bit bossy though. So just be mindful of that as you're interacting with other people, as you are moving to get your to-do list done. Use your words, embody leadership. This is great energy to ground, to feel your feet, to create some structure, to build upon with your creativity. Wednesday, tomorrow, also still sun in Libra, moon in Capricorn. This is there is the most favorable aspect in the sky right now, all the way until the 24th. So we've got this for about 10 or 11 more days. It's huge. The Jupiter, the planet of optimism and joy and adventure and seeking and traveling and play, is in harmony with the sun and Mars, our self-expression, our outer expression, and our motivation. So we have the most giving of all of the planets, the most abundant of all of the planets, lighting up how we're expressing ourselves. It's lighting up how we feel motivated. And this transit, the most favorable transit in all of astrology, will probably make us feel kind of like we're on top of the world. It'll give us like a warm feeling, a friendship feeling. And it's really important to use your high spirits, your high energy right now to propel yourself forward. Jupiter it's luck, it's abundance. And so to have it aspecting so harmoniously with the sun, this only happens twice a year. This is the luckiest time. It's the luckiest time. So if we sit back and just kind of enjoy feeling happy and on top of the world and abundant, that's great. That's still a good use of time. But what I would do, and what I'm encouraging you to do, is to use your energy, to use your confidence, to make the most of the good fortune that is available to you right now. If you just kind of sit back and soak it all in and enjoy it, again, not a waste of time, but you may miss out on opportunities for growth. And the growth that comes through this time is personal growth, it's spiritual growth, and it's material growth. It's like your finances and your assets. So do what you want, but I'm not going to waste this opportunity to really capitalize on some luck and some expansion and some abundance. Wednesday is also a really good day with Venus sextiling Saturn to review your finances, to just have an awareness of like where you're at now, where you've been, and also where you want to be. Just a little tidbit there. So on then Wednesday afternoon, in like the evening part of the day, the sun moves into Aquarius. So on Thursday, and I believe, on Friday as well, there are 6 planets in air again. That's a huge, huge amount of energy. It's fast, it's speedy, it's multitasking. We might feel scattered. We've got excellent communication skills at this time. So connect with your friends, connect with your family, have some really good conversations that have some meaning behind them. We can get, with this much air in the sky, we can get kind of gossipy on the low road. We can talk and talk and talk and talk about nothing. And that's what my teacher Deborah always says. When there's a lot of air, we all know those people that just talk. And by the time they're done, you're like, what did you even say? Like that was just nothing. So there is an opportunity for excellent communication, heartfelt communication, meaningful conversation. I urge you to go beyond like social media and maybe have your conversations over the phone, over Zoom, text your friends, check in with your friends, maybe even go completely old school and write them a letter. There's a really lovely balance between intellect and feeling with where the moon is. It is also aspecting Uranus in a funky way. I think it's squaring Uranus. Yes, Aquarius and Taurus is a square, it's fixed signs. So we have our emotional body squaring Uranus, which can just bring about something unexpected. It can be a really exciting time. We don't know, things are going to go up or things are going to go down, or they're going to go left or they're going to go right. So don't let yourself get freaked out by that. It's not something to be scared of. Just be on the lookout. What could happen to me today? Where am I being guided today? Why? What kind of gifts for me are just beyond the corner? What lessons are unfolding around me? So kind of be a little bit excited with what could possibly happen. We never know. Friday, we still have all that air. We still have sun in Libra and moon in Aquarius. There's a bigness in our emotional body. We feel like optimistic, and we have a tendency towards feeling more optimistic and more joyful because the moon is passing over Jupiter. So again, we've talked about Jupiter a little bit, that abundance and happiness and joy and like adventure is, that planet is going to cross our emotional body. So just check your emotions. If you're feeling like larger than life and happy as can be, just be with it, be aware of it, and use that because of how Jupiter is aspecting the sun. We can make some magical things happen. We have so much luck on our sides. We have so much abundance. We have so much optimism on our sides. Another good day, another good reminder to check in with how you're feeling. Do you feel scattered? Do you feel like airheaded? Are you forgetting things left, right, and center? How? Just be honest with yourself. It's really important with all this air in the sky to get your feet in the grass or get your feet down on the ground. I don't know what the weather's going to be like on Friday the 15th, but if you can tolerate it, I absolutely would go out and put your feet in the grass at sunrise. Watch the sun come up with your feet hugging the earth. That may sound like the hippy dippiest thing you've ever heard, and maybe it is. But I've been doing a little bit of research on earthing and grounding, and just some things that I've found. We are energetic beings. Our bodies run on electricity. All of our cells are conductive to electricity, and our nervous systems rely on electricity to send signals from the nervous system to the brain and to the body. So it's so fascinating. Electricity is required to send signals all over our body. Our cells are specialized to conduct electrical currents. That's how it works. If our electrical system is off, then we are prone to illness or ailment or disease. And with so many planets in air, that can kind of string up or make our nervous systems strung out. We can have some nervousness, some agitation, some anxiety. So just with all of the big influences that are going around us, I urge you to take some time to go put your feet in the grass. I was reading from the University of Maryland, and I always take science with a little bit of a grain of salt because I don't know who paid for the study. I don't know. I don't like to just blindly accept something because someone's like, yeah, but a scientist said it. I did find a 20-year study or a 20-year span of time with 15 separate studies that was published in 3 different peer-reviewed journals, that the benefits of earthing, of going outside and putting your feet on the grass, on the ground, on concrete that doesn't have paint on it. There are so many benefits: improved sleep, stress reduction, pain relief, improved blood circulation, balanced cortisol levels, especially at night. So if you're one of those people that lays there and cycles through all of the things that need to be done instead of sleeping, this is going to help to reduce your cortisol levels. So you're not going to be so amped up at bedtime. Improved cardiovascular function, reduced inflammation, normalized muscle tension, faster recovery from muscle strain. So if you're working out or you do something strenuous, you'll recover faster by putting your feet in the grass. Increased energy during the day and reduced free radicals in your body. Again, it might be the hippy dippiest thing in the world, but it's free. And I really don't see any negatives to it at all. So I encourage you to go put your feet in the grass on Friday. Do your nervous system a favor. Do your body a favor. You are worth it, I promise. Over the weekend, we get a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more sensitive. We have 2 planets in water now instead of just 1. The moon is approaching Neptune all day on Saturday. It's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. This indicates emotional sensitivity. It indicates a sensitivity to everything that's around you, from smells to people to environments, all the way down to like very subtle energies and very subtle vibrations. And it can leave you prone to disturbance. You can pick up thoughts, feelings, suspicions of those around you. With the moon in Pisces, where it is, I always think of vanilla ice cream. If you put a scoop of vanilla ice cream in a bowl and then just a little bit of a scoop of chocolate ice cream in there, the vanilla kind of loses. It all blends together. Suddenly you can't tell a difference between the vanilla and the chocolate. It's all just kind of blended in. And that's what Pisces brings, especially when it's touching our emotional body. So we just kind of lose the ability to be like, to discern what's coming from me, or what's coming from you, or what's coming from the people that live in your house or your neighborhood or even your town. We can get kind of like the boundaries are blurred. Like, what's going on? Why do I feel this way? So over the weekend, I really encourage you, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you to like stay in or whatever, but I do encourage you to avoid toxins, whether it's toxins in your food or the news or harsh chemicals, harsh environments, because you're going to be especially sensitive to any toxic energy, whether it's something tangible that you can like, okay, I'm not going to eat this pizza from the gas station today because I know that I'm a little bit more susceptible to being disturbed on a physical, emotional, mental level. I hope that makes sense. So over the weekend, do something to kind of cleanse yourself, whether it's burning sage in your house or some Palo Santo, some holy wood. Maybe you decide to take a bath with some herbs or some bath salts. Have a good cry, like cleanse yourself in that way. Let your tears run, let your emotions out. If you can't cry, let's talk. You can put, I know like I avoid sadness. I really don't like, I think it triggers me. I get scared that that's just how I'm going to be now forever. So I've always avoided sad movies. I've avoided sad books. Every once, like a couple of years ago, I would listen to sad music in order to cry. So maybe something like that, where you can have that emotional response and just really get it out, really let it go. Maybe you choose to fast. You can do like a fruit fast where you just eat fruit all day on Saturday or Sunday, or you fast till dinner, or you make yourself smoothies and that's how you fast. Write out all of your thoughts and feelings. A little journaling might feel good because there still is quite a bit of air in the sky. Clean or purge, maybe go through your closet or your decorations and just kind of get rid of the stuff that feels stale and like it doesn't serve you anymore. Social media detox would be fabulous for this weekend. Just choose maybe for a day or two to not get on. Detach from society for a little bit so you can tune in to yourself and have a little bit of discernment, like, okay, I'm just sensitive to what's going on around me, and sit with that. Allow yourself to feel sensitive and uncomfortable, and to feel the different vibrations that are coming to you from the people around you, again, be it your neighbors, your family, etc. That's Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday, the 18th, we've got the sun in Libra, we've got the moon in Aries. And when you add fire and air together, you get an explosion. With it is a square also when the sun's in Libra and the moon's in Aries. Those are both cardinal signs. Those are both the parts of the zodiac that initiate new seasons. Libra initiates fall, Aries initiates spring. So there may be a little bit of conflict between your thoughts and feelings. Your heart may say one thing and your head may say another. This is our internal world and our external world, our internal expression and outer expression kind of butting heads a little bit with each other. I predict that we all may lack a little bit of compassion on this day, just because on Monday and Tuesday, just because Aries and Libra are both, they initiate things. They like have a lot of drive forward. Think about it. You can't stop spring. You can't stop fall. It's going to come at every year without fail. That's just how it happens. Aries, especially having the emotional body in Aries and a fire sign, tends to be impulsive. It tends to be feisty. It's tending to like initiate things, whether it's like starting home projects or starting arguments. So there may be a little bit of a lack of compassion and a lack of understanding after coming out of the watery weekend of Moon being in Pisces. It might be like a sharp change to what was going on. On the positive side, Mercury goes direct today. So it's nice that we have some initiatory energy in the sky to kind of propel us in the new direction. As Mercury is in retrograde for the past 3 weeks, that was a time where we were asked to kind of stop and evaluate, reevaluate, reassess what is going on, what is working, what is not working, how can I be better? If we don't ask what's working and what's not working, then we can't be aware of any changes that need to be made. So as Mercury goes direct, we can start to implement what we've learned and what we've seen and what we've recognized that needs to change within us. Aries Moon will be really helpful with that. And just be sure not to bulldoze anyone over as you're moving in your new direction. And if you do, say you're sorry, clean up your mess. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to upload a compassion meditation on, I think, Saturday. So we can have that over the weekend. We can have that going into Monday and Tuesday. And I really encourage all of us to start off Monday morning with a compassion meditation, just to use Aries for good instead of for evil. I'm kidding. That's not really how I think, but Aries is very feisty. We can kind of burn people with that kind of emotional energy. And I don't think it's ever bad to connect to compassion. It's one of the 4 emotions that strengthens our head-heart connection. So that's how we'll start the week. So if anyone has any questions, if anything didn't make sense, let me know. And I hope that you have a wonderful week.